What's going on, guys? I'm Cameron.
Jordan.
We're Attack on Anime, here to bring you that Fairy Tail Chapter 485 review. And this chapter was like the best out of the past few weeks by far.
Definitely.
Because we've definitely getting more like story on a lot more people than we have the past few chapters. Like the past few chapters have been like sort of like focused on like certain battles, but this one we definitely are getting the introduction to a new battle and the slight tease at the possibility of Natsu going against August.
And the thing with that is, Natsu is just so crazy, man. Like, this dude literally is about to fight the strongest mage in existence, and he just has no fear in his heart. Like, that's why I respect Natsu, because he fights with his heart, but he fights with his fist too. He's the type of, I'll fight you now and ask questions later. Like, all I know is you're my enemy, you just attacked my guild, so it's about to get like cracking right now.
Yeah, I love how Brandish isn't even 100% sure that she can convince August to stop, because she says that he's really, really loyal to Zareth, so I don't believe that they're going to be able to convince them.
I have a theory on that, and it's like, just came to me. Now, this might be like way left field, but Riddle, stay with me guys for a second. What if Brandish used the fact that Natsu is E&D, Zareth's little brother, to negotiate with August? She said something along the lines where August is the easiest of the Spriggan to talk to, but don't get that mistaken, like his love for Zareth and his respect for Zareth burns like fiercely. So the fact that Natsu is his little brother, that might have had some leverage to the equation of them like negotiating something out.
That could kind of make sense of why she took Natsu with them in the first place. Because I don't see any other reason, because you know Natsu is a firehead, so he's going to pop off at the first chance of a fight. So I guess that would make sense of why Brandish decided to bring him along.
Or maybe they could just negotiate. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of like that would like allow him to like negotiate with them, because he loves Zareth so much. I mean, would you want to spare? Wouldn't you want to spare Zareth's little brother?
It makes sense. But yeah, also this chapter we definitely get more with Kana and Mavis, and they're still trying to destroy the statue that Mavis is in, and it's kind of annoying because Kana's holding back, even though the stakes are getting higher and higher just by the second. So it's kind of annoying that she's not really going all out, because she's just like, I don't want to hurt my friend.
And that's the thing with Fairy Tail, like the friendship motive is just like too high. Like, imagine if Fairy Tail was like a dark anime, man. It'll be like 10 times better. Don't get me wrong, Fairy Tail is still lit, but like sometimes it's like kind of like you have to do what you have to do. She's a ghost, for God's sake. Like, she's not even technically like tangible right now. Like, it's a spirit, it's an after image. Like, do what you gotta do and let's move on with this.
Yeah, I love the reference to Zero from Fairy Tail Zero. Like, that was just a major payoff to that manga and anime adaptation that I love so much, because the heartwarming goodbye between her and Zera, even though Kana doesn't look that similar to Zera, it's still just a little reference, and her hair does kind of look like Zera's.
Exactly. Now, the one part of this chapter that I felt like was unnecessary was Sabretooth's whole pep talk. Like, that's completely unnecessary. Like, we get it, like Sting is the master now, and that's cool. He's like soaking and crying, and they had to like pep them up. But like, do we really need like 4 or 5 pages explaining like how you're the master, how you should not be crying, and just to get the power of friendship and energize them again? Like, I want to see this fight now. Like, now they're gonna tease me. Now I gotta wait till next week to see Gajeel fight. But there's so much stuff going on right now. Like, we have Natsu about to meet August. We have Zareth, who knows where he's at. Guildarts, man, I don't even think MapQuest could find him. You have Agnologia still on the loose. You have Lady Eileen and her subordinates just waiting to get into action. There's so much stuff going on right now, like.
And on top of all that, we just got Gajeel versus Bradman. This fight is about to be epic. I love this part because Gajeel essentially goes through saying that crucifixion is a pretty soft topic for him, because he crucified Levi way back in the day of Fairy Tail, and that stuck with him ever since, because now he's in love with Levi. He's just like, I'll still always have to hold that in my mind because I did that to her. I crucified her and her friends. So when he sees people getting crucified, he's ready to just snap off. So I'm ready to see Gajeel just go all out, because we have not seen him go all out in this war yet.
Now, do you guys think that Gajeel can solo a Spriggan at this point? Because we know Natsu can. We know Laxus can. And technically, Erza did. She had help with both fights, like with the Sand guy and with Neenhart. Technically, she didn't even like solo Neenhart. Actually, Jalal actually finished him off. But we know she has the ability too. But do you guys really think that Gajeel could do it? I mean, I think he might have to go Dragon Force.
I think Gajeel can if he goes Shadow Iron Dragon mode, because we've seen him go toe-to-toe with a Tartaros member while holding his breath in poisonous water.
That's a Spriggan, though.
I mean,
it's a Spriggan.
I mean, still, it's still a demon from the Book of Zero. That's still pretty. That's still a great feat to still go into, and he's gone toe-to-toe with Natsu.
Facts. So we'll see. I mean, what I predict is Gajeel probably would Gajeel's probably gonna get his ass whooped for like most of the fight. Then out of nowhere he's gonna get like some power up or something, or what if Cobra comes in and teams up with him? They teamed up before.
Dude, yeah. In the spin-off manga about Gajeel, they've definitely teamed up before. That would definitely be a cool team to see, especially since if Cobra comes, the rest of Erasion Stace is gonna come. That would give them so much more manpower and so much more firepower to use against the Spriggans.
And it makes sense because Agnologia is out hunting for Dragon Slayers. So if both of them come together, that's gonna attract him even more. So that'll make a great introduction for Agnologia to finally come back in.
A great trio. Cobra, Gajeel, and Mira. Like against this Spriggan, he wouldn't win. If he won, I call so much BS.
Bro, that man.
That's a trinity right
Bro,
there.
that's a crazy trinity. Plus you still have Sting and Rogue out there too.
Oh my god, yeah, and they just got hyped up, so yeah, it's about to get real in Fairy Tail. But that's going to bring our review to an end. We hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. But until next time, guys, peace.